we're back again. Alright, like usual, we don't waste time. We don't bullshit with ridiculous intros and talk about, oh, subscribe to the channel, make sure you like, and right before we get into this video. No, none of that. None of that here, okay? You don't have to worry about it. Let's get right into this. I'm a solar roofer, and we are required to wear gloves while we work. It's only May. Yep. It's about to get a lot worse. Trust. Yeah, my cousin does roofing and all that kind of stuff. He asked me if I wanted to. Now, I burn really easily. And he's talking about, oh yeah, you know, make a couple extra bucks here and there. What? No. I'm not. No. I'm not getting on a roof and sitting there and baking in the sun all day. No. Alright? And you know what? It's not even like, oh yeah, you just don't want to do manual labor. It's like, no, I don't mind a little hard work, okay? But like when it involves me being in the sun, I can't, okay? My skin will not allow me to do that, all right? So it's a hard no. I can't, because you know what? I'm not going to try to sleep with a ridiculous sunburn, okay? I've had sunburn so many times in my life now that I could do without it, okay? It's funny too, because when you look at this picture, the smaller one, it looks like he's got one of those like white latex gloves on. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's what I thought it was anyway. My front yard 12 hours ago. Look at this dude. I mean, okay, that's terrible, but he's got that vibe going right now. Like, yeah, well, it is what it is. Not much you can do about this right now. 5 minutes I left my bourbon standing. Just 5 minutes. Those motherfuckers. See, okay. I really like summer, okay? I really enjoy it. I like sitting outside in the sun. But that's the one thing that really gets me is like anything that's flying around that's like landing on me or just pissing me off because it's like, you know, it flying around me doing that bullshit. Like that's annoying. I can't stand that. Okay? Yeah, that's the one good thing about winter is like when you do go outside, you're not like there's not bugs flying around your head and flying in your eye like those little gnats. You ever get one of those? They ever fly in your eye? Yeah, it's super uncomfortable. I know that's like a stupid thing to get mad about, but like there's something about like a fly or like a bee just like circling around me. Like I can't stand it. It's so aggravating to me because it's like it's one of those things where it's like, bro, you have everywhere else, literally everywhere else to fly, and you choose to sit right here, like around me. You want to fly around me? I think sometimes this sounds wild, okay? But sometimes I think they do it on purpose because they know that it's like it pisses you off. I think flies especially do that. Flies are assholes. Couldn't find my other sauce for my nuggets. Got up from my recliner to find it and heard a pop. Yeah. Ugh. That sucks, man. You know, okay, it could be worse though, right? It could be, that could have been your only sauce. Because that would have been even worse. Like imagine like that's the only one that you had and then that happens, it gets on the carpet. And I love how it's like a light beige color carpet and just like red, was that like hot sauce or something? That's awful. I did that once. I was in my kitchen, I was about to put the hot sauce like back in the fridge and somehow like I dropped it and the cap like shattered and it got all over. I had a new pair of Vans on and it just hot sauce right across them. And I was like, that's my favorite. We love that. Oh my god. Person fined for speeding while their car is being towed. That is awful. That can't be real. There's no way. Right? Because that's like the most douchebag luck ever. Like you gotta obviously take that to court and be like, bro, like, come on. We both know what's going on here. There's no way he actually had to pay that fine. Imagine having it, like, imagine disputing that in court and they're like, oh, sorry. Oh, well, that's the law. And you're like, are you serious? Like, this is clearly, like, you could tell it's on the truck. I'd be so pissed. Oh, my God. Especially right after getting your car towed. Like, are you serious? Like, as if it's not going bad enough. And then and then 2 weeks later, you get a ticket in the mail. Someone broke into my new-to-me car. Only one on the street that was vandalized, and I didn't even have anything worth stealing in it. They didn't take anything. I mean, they could have taken, you know, you could have had a lot of money in there. That's the thing. I'm the same way with my cars. Like, I literally don't leave anything in my cars, ever. Like, that's how I think it should be, you know? Like, maybe I leave, like, a sweatshirt in the back seat, like, just in case for, you know, like, something like a coat. But yeah, other than that, like, there are no, like, valuable, there's, like, an aux cord and that's it. I never leave anything in my cars ever. It's like the title, the registration, like everything that you need in the car that you can't drive without pretty much, like that's the only thing in my car. And it's nice because I never have to clean my car, okay? It's basically always clean. You just have nothing in it and it never gets dirty. It's a life hack. Trust me, it's great. God, that looks terrible. Bye-bye, pantry. There's this video where this guy's like, it's like a liquor store or something. He's like stocking the wine shelves, and the one shelf like completely falls over, and it's like hundreds of bottles of wine just like smash on the floor, and it's like, oh my god, like that's just terrible. And the guy just sits there afterward, he's just looking at it like, fuck, man. Not only do you have to clean all that up, but now you gotta kind of sort through it and like, you know, figure out what goes where, and like, cause everything was all nice and ordered before. It's funny, like some of these are like the most ridiculous like first world problems, but like we look at them and we're like, man, like that's terrible. Like that's the worst. Like, it's not really the worst. It's a mild inconvenience, okay, when you look at it in comparison. 10 hours building my kid's playset, I needed more sunscreen. See, this is what I'm talking about, like just being out in the sun for 10 hours. Like 10 hours, like the best you can get is like SPF, like what, 75 or something like that, maybe? And like even that's like after a certain amount of time, like you just can't, like sunscreen's just not gonna do it. Like you literally have to just go inside. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. I don't know, that's my take on it, that's my philosophy on it, is like, even if I have sunscreen on, like I'm not gonna test my luck. Like I'm just not gonna do that. I know where I stand, okay? And that, like, look at that. Ugh. God, and on the back and the shoulders too, like whenever I see a really bad sunburn, because we've all been there, we've all had a ridiculous burn before, and it's like the worst thing is trying to shower, okay, trying to like, because you're trying to get the water and like kind of splash it on yourself, and you know, doing that, and then like trying to sleep too when it's on your back. Oh my god, because I mainly sleep on my back. Trying to go to sleep is the most uncomfortable thing ever, because it's like you don't want to lay and then it gets like itchy and you try to itch it, but it hurts like hell. Sunburn is bad. Like it's so bad, man. I don't understand those people who just, they don't get burned at all. They just tan. I don't even know if they intentionally do it or not, but they're like, oh yeah, I never burn, I just tan. It's like, yeah, that's great. I'm glad. I'm really glad for you, okay? I bet that's nice. I don't understand those people at all. And yeah, maybe I'm a little jealous of it, okay? Whatever. I have the right to be jealous about that. That's annoying. Because why is it that my skin burns like hell, but yet you could just spend 10 hours in the sun, and it's no big deal. You just get a nice tan from it, and that's all. Must be nice. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it there. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not. It helps out. And I will see you in the next one.